Hey everybody, we're going to do some pick a card readings for us all with the Archangel of Destiny, the Angel of Destiny, Archangel Uriel or Oriel. I'm going to read a little bit about him. His name means the light of God, and he holds divine knowledge about the destiny and karma of every creation of God, all of us. Destiny and hope. He knows about that. He's in charge of those things for all of us human beings. And so since Christmas, I've been really guided to do some readings for us with Archangel Oriel. Again, sometimes the archangels' names are spelled differently or referred to a little bit differently, but so we're going to just ask you to choose between 1, 2, and 3 numbers. So take a second and take a deep breath, and we'll ask that Archangel Oriel helps you decide which number you resonate with the most, which reading would be best for you about your destiny reading for today. So go ahead and take a deep breath as Archangel Oriel guides us and brings us messages. And I'm going to start with group number 1. Group number 1, let's go ahead and choose a beginning card, an initial card. Whoop. Stuff is flying. You know what that means, right? That means those cards are important. Aha. So the first cards I'm getting for group number 1 are Divine Feminine. By the way, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. And the Sacral Chakra, number 2. I'm going to read those cards and we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm feeling with Archangel Uriel is that there is light coming in. There's more light and more creativity blocked, stopped, put down. If you've been feeling any of these ways, like you've been smashed, squished, put down, there feels like a sunshine, joy, light. Joy is coming back. You get to find pieces of your joy coming back. So that's the first message I'm getting from Archangel Uriel for group 1 destiny reading. So the Divine Feminine card is Divine Feminine is number 21. And the card message says, the frequency of the Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection and of all creation. So, to me, it feels like that this is a really important message about how we're kind of coming into our own power, each one of us, male, female. And I'm also seeing a lot of you in group number 1, really the empathy and the psychic awareness and the intuition and the sensitivity being really amped up right now. If there's anybody with like energy stuff going on in their house, like a little bit of movement, like you hear noises, a little bit of possible paranormal stuff, it's the shifting of your own energy, some of it. Your higher self is there's movement and your timelines are coming together. But I'm feeling a great movement toward your true sacred knowledge and truth inside, and an awakening in these last days and weeks and months, including the upcoming days and weeks and months, where you realize inside what you really want to do, what you want your daily life to be like, and what you want it to smell like, taste like, feel like on the average regular day. And there's a lot of creativity and it's like nurturing. So I really like that feeling for you. And then the Sacral Chakra card tells us about this. I'm feeling Archangel Uriel as, I'm sorry, I'm scattered on this, but there's like angel wings around you, supporting you and keeping you safe. Like, others don't need to know what your divine plan is just yet, but you're having these really strong inklings or inspirations, even if you don't know how to do it. Like, if you want to change your job or work with your children in different ways, like learn how to work with your kids in different ways, teach them in different ways than we learned when we were kids. Kind of different dynamics are happening, and there's big angel wings around you to show it's like really big safety protection. And no one else knows if you're up or down or what you're going through, but you have real solid safety support to build this new foundation, because you're having these inspirations and these new ideas about what you want life to look like, or maybe job or career or family unit. He's saying congratulations on this to group 1. There are some pieces where you've really sifted through some of the dysfunctions that all of us have, and deeply layered things in our subconscious that we accidentally create or magnetize to us, and it just goes way past karmic stuff. But if you would like, you can ask Archangel Uriel to help. It's almost like cleanse and clear and scrub away some of the hardships, the griefs, the traumas, the root causes of some of the old karmic things and imbalances. Sometimes they would call it generational patterns, things like that. And he says it goes beyond this as well, to the beginning of time and back. I keep getting that message over and over, to the beginning of time and back. And so we'll ask for everyone that wants this in group 1, anything that you no longer need, that no longer supports the highest good for you and all of us, to be cleansed and cleared away, and you filled with pure divine love and aligned in your perfect divine path. I'm going to pull a card here again for, he says he's not finished, sorry. For the sacral chakra, the frequency of the I didn't read that. The frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest in success and abundance into our lives. I'm feeling that really strongly for everyone in group 1, that you almost just create your own way that you want to do things, and there's like a floodgate that's going to open with really joyous energy, like joy, and kind of bring whispers of God to you, saying, like you would really this is your passion, you would really love to be around this or that, or involve your family in these things, and so you'll really have some really strong guidance and some creativity up ahead. It is your destiny, your divine destiny. Also, if you've been feeling alone or unloved, or if you don't have a partner, mate, I just want you to know you have been loved, and that is true. And there's a really either a strengthening of your foundation with your partner, mate, marriage, family, or there's kind of quickly coming in for a couple of you, a new, stable, balanced person that meets you halfway, equal balance, and wants to give, wants to support, wants to know you inside. Group 1, opening to love. I said, what else can we know for group 1? And I have cards in front of me, and it's opening to love. My heart is open. Let's affirm that, okay? My heart is open to pure divine love and the destiny that I came here to live. How about that? Ooh, let's pull another one on that in that deck. These are some oracle cards that sometimes really help in bringing on our messages. And so I'm also getting Archangel Uriel. It's like smiling. He's like smiling, and it's like about smiling about your life. So there are many aspects that are being smoothed out, and abundance and creativity and colorful things coming in that you're not expecting. All the way into spring. So it's January right now, and these can be timeless, endless, but you know, when the trees start turning green and things like that, you're going to, some of your really deepest desires and wishes are going to come into clear view, but some of them are going to have some open doors as well, like opportunities to really, really find your path. The next card that I've pulled is Rising Above. I see only beauty and grace. How about we add some more to that? I see only beauty and grace on my path. And I'm free and clear and ready to move forward in my divine destiny. I like it. Archangel Uriel is also saying that you have a whole lot of support from loved ones that are passed. And in particular, this happens sometimes when I'm feeling a dog. So if any of you have lost a dog baby, he or she will show you some signs to make you realize that they are still here with you. Sorry if the camera was shaking. I'm bouncing the table. And there's other loved ones that are here to help support you in your path, what you really want inside. And if you can't remember what you're passionate about, if you can't remember what you're good at, or if it's causing problems, like if you can't remember how to balance life and family and career with a passion, or how to implement it, pull it all together, just know you'll be guided, and you have loved ones. The heavens are really guiding you right now to be able to pull it together and have really some ease in your everyday life. I'm seeing somebody like drink some coffee and have these like in the morning and just have some really good ideas and some signs. Maybe if they could look out the window or be on the porch or something like that, just all of a sudden know that they know that they know, and not only feel their loved ones with them, but the winds are blowing and making some noise outside. But not only feel loved ones, but feel the inspiration of destiny calling. I'm also seeing like a citrine stone crystal, citrine. It's yellow. It means abundance as well. So there's abundance coming in if you don't know how you're going to make it. And expect to have a few messages as your destiny unfolds. Says Archangel Uriel, like from your friends and family, and to remind you, because if you don't know where you belong, if you don't know what you're supposed to do, I think all of us struggle in that sometimes. We want to be better. We want to go to the next level of what we do. I know I have been for quite a while, actually, And I've been so busy. I have to answer so many telephone calls and so many emails. I don't ever focus on myself and follow through sometimes. And so I am seeing you have messages and nudges from the universe saying, hey, guess what? You really do belong, and open your eyes to this possible path or this possible piece or idea. And I'm seeing that happen as well. Blessings. You got some good blessings coming. I love that yellow bird. Keep your eyes open for birds, for signs and synchronicities. Also connections. And just know that you are, it's like breathe in and breathe out, and you'll see your vision expand. And know that when you visualize kind of what you want, your vision just creates this in the world. You have no idea how far you've come already. Good job, everyone. Like, good job, group one. Really good. I'm going to pull some from another deck real quick. It's called The Secret Language of Light. And I'm going to see. There are some more messages. Freedom from some old stuff. It's almost like I'm seeing anything that's burdened you or bothered you or had traumatic effects or causes you to feel defensive or react in some way. Feels like it just doesn't matter anymore. And so as the Archangel just almost like showers you with your destiny, it's like those other pieces in our past lives, our generational patterning or energies or old programming. It feels like that you've done a lot of work to shift out of those things and shift into like your divine destiny. Like you'll only accept your highest good now. And it's like very strong, really just bright, abundant goodness. Ask your soul. If you want to, before you go to bed or when you're in the shower, or if you're driving, you can maybe ask your higher self, ask your soul in these next days to come, like, what can I know about finding my destiny or having my dream job or having my life back? If you're me, like, I want my life that I built back before it fell apart. And I think all of us go through those times in our lives, and it just feels like that you're going to get really strong answers. So Archangel Uriel, will you please help us be very clear in the vision of our destinies and help us see and have our higher selves just remind us in every way, in every angle, in every avenue, what is best for us and what our destiny holds. You are, I'm hearing the message that you are loved and you do get those dreams. And it's almost like movie love and laughter and family things and successes and helping others. So thank you all for coming here to help this world or help others, serving God, the light, the universe, humanity. He's saying you're very advanced at understanding what it means to follow the laws of the universe, like unity consciousness. So good job. And if you have any questions, ask your soul, ask your higher self, and Archangel Uriel in these days to come, what you can know. What's the message? What's the truth? And you'll be very much supported. And the healing that you've done has been really great. And just expect everything to be in perfect alignment as we go through these next steps in our lives. And you will just be, I think, amazed at how much fun it'll be to find the next parts of your destiny. Because I'm feeling like great big destiny, like great big purposes for some of you, or all of you really. And maybe get to speak or share your truth or share your story. So thank you for that, guys. Is there anything else we can know? I'm going to choose a Divine Doors card for us. Children. Some of you want to have children, or there's small people around. Thank you for being good teachers. That'll be really good. It's like they're your elders. Respect them as if they were your equals and elders. So they have really good messages to kids. Could be like teenage kids too, or could be like 20-year-old kids, but the kids have some good messages and lots of warmth between you. Sacred Lotus is what I got for the card. The Sacred Lotus card says compassion and action. I really like that. Compassion and action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. shine. I'm seeing you shine like joy, shining joy for the next parts of your destiny, opening up and unfolding. I'm seeing you being loved. And I'm seeing you be abundant and find it, even though if our journeys and paths, our life paths have been crunchy and taken us a while. So good job, group 1, and many blessings for your destiny. Archangel Uriel sends great love. Excellent, you guys. That was really cool. Group number 2. Let's roll with Archangel Uriel, and let's ask about your destiny unfolding. I'm going to start with a little bit of a card reading. Some of you have serious jobs or serious destinies, helping people heal. Hearing like you've seen suffering. And so Archangel Uriel is saying thank you for this. And there is a great healing going on for you and all the people that you've touched. And especially if you've lost family, friends, loved ones in the last few years has been really hard. There's a lot of love coming in to almost scrub away some of the grief or some of the suffering that you've seen. And like a light, you have been a connector to people to help them find their help. So thank you. In your destiny, your purposes and missions have been kind of serious and kind of heavy sometimes. And you've seen a lot. And so there's just a wave of, it's almost like liquid love rinsing you clean. It's like a shower of God's love rinsing you clean. And so you can have some hope again and some faith again and some trust in your direction or your changing direction. And if it's scary to change, like be in the midst of change, like unsure, like you feel unsure, like where you're going or how to do it or how to keep up. Archangel Uriel is saying that there's a lot of support for you. And like a clearing of the karma, the clearing of the slate, a clearing of some of the heaviness that you have been through and seen. So this goes back to the original script of the original script and blueprint, the beginning of time. You were always meant to be happy, and there is happiness for you. And dreams, something about dreams. If you've had weird dreams or it feels bleh, or haven't slept very well, pay attention to the dreams. Some of them are processing old things like old pain, suffering, and you're also going to see others around you that you thought, oh, they're never going to be okay. Have some good moments where they're going to have some sparks kind of come back, like reignite themselves. And that's really going to be very positive for many of you in the group 2. Group 2, what's a good card for group 2? Cosmic Flower. Card 18, Cosmic Flower, says the frequency of Cosmic Flower activates a remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. I believe that all of you in group 2 are already really good at that. It just sometimes is draining to be alive. It just is. And you've really been strong. You've really been courageous. And it feels like that you remember, like, it's not just all about work, like helping everybody else all the time these days. And it's time to make you happy. And you're going to see some pieces like the bluebird of happiness in your own yard. This is what I'm hearing from Archangel Oriel for your destiny. Some of you are like earth people, like earthy people. Not earth people, like as opposed to non-earth people, like aliens or something. I'm talking about earthy, elemental, trees, grass, water, earth, kind of shamanic. And so I think that there is guidance and direction Doesn't matter if you work in an office or in a high rise or whatever it is. You don't have to have like, sage and shamanic practices going all the time. Some of you might though. But it feels like you'll have a calling to that earth part in your heart. And again, your connection to many, many people, your willingness, your ability to help people will kind of go in a different direction now, like your purpose is in your destiny. And that also will include you. If sometimes you have worked tirelessly, relentlessly to help others, especially if you've had a really tough job like law enforcement or psychic, or how about this? I think it's tough to serve people food because sometimes they're grumpy and sometimes they don't tip and sometimes they are great and sometimes, it's not easy to nourish everybody. So just whatever direction, if you're a minister, if you're a teacher, you're I don't know, fix our highways. Thank you for all that you do. You've connected people, you've helped people, and get ready for the next step up. Third eye chakra is your other card that I'm getting, number 6. And so that's a pretty cool one to me, of course, the clairvoyant person. So Archangel Uriel is also saying your third eye chakra is being in this gateway, this time period, it's being opened up even more. So and you will be able to trust what you're seeing and feeling. And it's like having a fresh new vision of your destiny, like what you really want. So some of you, I'm seeing like animals, stars, earth, camping. Probably not this week for most of America, at least, as it's pretty cold in January right now. The frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination and our psychic powers. I feel like those things are going to be amped up for you. You know that you know inside. If you start actually seeing things or having like peripheral weirdnesses, just know that your higher self is talking to you and archangels are helping you. The heavens are helping a lot. Very good. Very good. I think I have the gateway cards next. Let's pull a gateway card for you in this gateway time about your destiny group 2. Letting go. I think this one is a tough one for everybody everywhere at some point, some way, sometime about something. But I'm seeing some of the energies that have been programmed or traumatized or in our subconscious and our roots of our beings being let go or released or healed. And so you get into the flow. Look at the fish on the thing. You get into the flow of the river. Like you don't have to swim upstream right now. Again, this is weird because I'm seeing people outside or camping or close to trees or close to water, campground stuff. And this doesn't have to be this week, but I'm seeing that be something that really nourishes you. And in these times, it just grounds you and it brings you into the foundation that you want in your life every day. And it just brings you into the flow of things. And like the fish swimming upstream is no more for you. It's in the flow and kind of in the flow of the stream of the direction and the destiny spaces that you're supposed to be in or want to be in. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. This is where I feel like this is enormous for group 2. I'm feeling like many of you are just going to go, I don't know how, but I'm going to just surrender it all. I cannot do it the same way every day anymore. And it's like combustion and you break on through to the other side. I'm also seeing some of you really come back into alignment with things, people, things that you have loved or love. And that's a really good, healthy, balanced choice. I'm seeing some families and relationships being mended. Archangel Uriel is saying, remember, none of us, if someone's judged you or if you feel really just left out, not belonging, or just don't understand what everyone's talking about, like maybe in family group or at work or something like that, just know that we're not supposed to sometimes. It's like the dramas and the loud noises, the traumas, it's like PTSD. It just flings back off of you, and it's just caught by the hands of God so that it's not sticking in you. And so I'm seeing you surrender to just most awesome, joyous, amazing destiny. There's only light. I need this reminder sometimes and many times in my life. There's only light. I'm seeing you learn how to create like really good stuff and be able to counsel other people and remind people that the truth of the truth is that not like someone who's just been traumatized or hurt or lost somebody or something. We should just go, there's only light. It's okay. That is not okay. But in the depths of who we are, there really is only light. And the balancing, you're going to help people balance their light. Their shadows, their light. And you're going to recognize the world with fresh eyes sometimes. And your destiny is going to call you to some beautiful places and spaces. Do any of you like to travel? Does that make you feel good? Not everybody likes it, but I'm seeing some people in this group, where it's simple too. Like you just travel and you touch the new spaces and hug a tree and see the buildings that were built 1,000 years ago in different places or different cultures, and eat some new food that you don't get to have at home. And really, 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 like it's almost like masculine energy, like you're strong, focused, you'll know inside your truth is unfolding in beautiful ways. And I think you'll feel some refreshment, some freedom as well. Gorgeous. Really good job, group 2. Uriel is also saying you've got support more than you know. And one more card. A stranger's grace. Even before I read the card, I don't know what it says, but I think that you have been the stranger for people sometimes. The nudge, the helping hand, the open door at the gas station, the smile, the eye contact that people have needed. And thank you for literally counseling people and saying, we have all felt really bad and we've all hurt. Please know that you're important. So you told people that. I just feel this really deep healing going on for group 2, as well as some of the many deep healing things that you've done for other people. Not always been easy. A stranger's grace. Ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. Gorgeous. Keep your eyes open for Archangel Uriel coming to bring you some messages in different ways and different forms that we can't even imagine. See if there's anything else for you, group 2. Priceless. You're priceless. Thank you for being you. Archangel Uriel has got your back. As your destiny unfolds, just know that you did this, you built this, you've done a really good job. It's almost like you went through the obstacle course and won. You win. And so good job, and thank you for your strength and courageousness and your support for others. Thank you, group 2. Blessings. Group 3. You know, the first thing I'm feeling for group 3 is kind of giggling and scattered energy and kids. So you don't have to be male or female or anything around children all the time, but it just feels like there's like this coming into this next gateway of part of your life. You're kind of seeing some through eyes of innocent eyes. So if you're old, you know, like me, sometimes we get jaded and the world breaks us down in many ways, different ways. It's like you go, yeah, I'm not gonna fall for that anymore. No, I'm not gonna fall for the little, the con artists, the manipulations and stuff. It just rolls right past you, and you feel like a kind of an excitement for life. It's like ice cream. Where's the ice cream? Let's have ice cream. Instead of being really serious and hard on ourselves, like I'm seeing you becoming more free from the really hard, like I don't know if other people have been hard on you, put you down, told you you're not good enough in your lifetime or maybe other lifetimes, but it feels like you're being freed from that. Like, no, I'm not going to fall for that anymore. That wasn't even true. And I'm seeing some healing going on, but it's like it's just really light and very bright. As you find your destiny, it's almost like you go, cool, what flavor of ice cream does that come with? And it's really delightful. I really like it. That's exciting. So Archangel Uriel is showing me group 3, the consciousness, the people in the group 3 is being like, kind of like groovy warriors. They go, yeah, and I'm going to have some fun. I add that on everything in my whole life, you know, even hard things, good things, work, sleep, play. I mean, all of it. I just want to have enjoyment and happiness involved in it. And so I'm seeing you guys write that in your script, your divine plan, and that is part of your destiny, to enjoy and have happiness and fun. This is interesting, group 3, someone's father or grandfather is also here to say, we see your progress and we didn't tell you as much as how proud we are, how wonderful you are, how hard you work to get yourself up off the ground, and we wish we would have told you. So from spirit, from the heavens, you've got family also to support you and remind you, like, worthy. And literally, like, you're not going to fall for any negatives or anyone that tries to put doubt inside of you or any projected stuff. Like, you didn't do that well enough, and so I'm going to project how I want you to feel bad about yourself anymore. You're just going to go, no thanks, where's the ice cream? And just really feel like look at the world with colorful eyes, like really bright, beautiful eyes, and you'll see the brightness and everything. You'll see God in everything. How's that? And if you're not a God person that uses those words, you'll see the light and goodness and fun and laughter and everything. I'm seeing you really catch on really quickly to all kinds of stuff, like really quickly. You go, yeah, I like this. I don't like this. That's in my destiny. This isn't. It's almost like I feel like all of you in the group 3 are really capable and really do a great job of letting go of stuff, releasing stuff that doesn't serve your highest good. Something's been bothering you. If you feel stuck, it's yucky,